points come into a Western Conference contest in this game. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and the rest of our terrific 2K crew. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us. Looking back at the last matchup between these two teams, it was Phoenix who was unable to get it done against Sacramento. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Dragic and Dudley are the backcourt tandem. Jermaine O'Neal out there with Scola and Tucker. And for Sacramento, Thomas and Evans are manning the backcourt. Salmons and Thompson are in at the forward. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot.
I love Jared Dudley, just a pro's pro, great locker room guy, smart, hard-working. He's developed his outside shot over the years and doesn't look overly quick, but manages to stay in front of people defensively.
The Suns making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Keith Smart. Doris?
Kevin, he said in a matchup of teams that appear to have such similar talent, it usually comes down to which side is willing to be more aggressive. That's the message he tried to make very clear to his team before they hit the floor. Will they be assertive to start? We'll see.
Thanks, Doris. I think we all sort of knew we'd be in for quite a battle.
Well, that's how it looks on paper. It's hard to tell these teams apart. They're so evenly matched. I think we're in for a good one.
I agree. It should make it all that more entertaining, fellas.
And Dudley, a former ACC Player of the Year, a great sense of humor. A couple of seasons back, he had a bet with his teammates that he could get 10 dunks in a season. And I don't know if he did it or not, but he tried.
Kevin, I think he barely made it. But you see, he doesn't really take himself too seriously, and that's part of what endears him to his coaches and his teammates.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Into Jason Thompson. Back to Salmons. Thompson a screen on Brown. Thomas kicks to Cousins. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys. Boy, you have to feel a little sorry for Kings fans. When you think about what they've been through the last year or so, it looked like the team was all set to move to Anaheim. That fell through. Then there was a reprieve for Sacramento. They thought they had an exciting new arena deal. That fell apart, and now it's kind of back to square one. Nobody seems to know what's going to happen with this Kings franchise.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Against the pass to Scola. Gets it to go. Scola's got his second basket of the night. Just a roller coaster ride for Sacramento and Kings fans. Steve, you're right. Really, what I imagine the team wants is just to have some certainty of where their future is. You know, Clark, that's a big thing for any town, any team.
Without question, Kevin, anytime there's rumors swirling about a team as to where it's going to be located, it can't be good for anybody associated with the organization, especially the players. He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Suns making a change here as well. Haddadi's checked in. Thomas kicks to Cousins. On the wing, Salmons. Into Patterson. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
Only 3 games until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the West will be won. You look at Sacramento and checking out Phoenix. Tied right now. Here's Dragic. A tremendous game he played against Dallas. And it's John Salmons with the rebound. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul. And stolen by Patterson.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Salmons, no luck.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Dragic kicks to Brown. On deep. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Well, if you're a basketball fan, you remember Keith Smart hitting the game-winning jump shot for Indiana back in the 1987 Final Four. And went on to have a long career as an assistant coach in the league and now doing a nice job as the main man in Sacramento.
Marshall, who's checked in for Goran Dragic. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Dudley. The Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
And they won that game, guys, in large part because of the defense played by their bigs. They turned away more than their share of shots.
And I thought it got into the other guys' heads as the game went on. I mean, they weren't taking it to the basket nearly as aggressively.
And Coach Smart likes to keep in touch with his players off the court using text messaging. Check in with them often.
Well, that's the way you got to.
That was wicked! My word, the one-man alley-oop. I haven't seen many of those. We need to come up with a name for that play.
Yeah, okay. Let's call it what it is, Clark. Spectacular. Works for me.
I like that. That's pretty well said, Kevin. Such an athletic, spectacular play. You're right.
Here's Marshall. Back to Scola. At the end of one, a closely contested game. So up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings. Thomas and Thornton in the backcourt duo. Travis Outlaw up there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Aldrich in at the center position.
You know, the defense has really affected their offense this quarter. They're shooting around 34% for the game. They had a little more success in the first quarter. But so far, not much luck here.
And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Goes right up. And that one's good. Outlaws got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the team.
Marcus Thornton, a natural scorer with deep range. Second-round pick out of LSU. He has been instant offense in this league right from the beginning of his rookie season.
Marshall dishes to Morris. Knocked away. Offside Thomas. Gives him the lead pass. And there's the rejection. Aldrich. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Aldrich has got his first points of the game. Marshall passes to Morris.
And now, guys, still early in the second quarter, and that's his second foul. I'd be anxious to see if they leave him in here.
Well, out of the two Morris twins, Marquise is slightly bigger than Marcus. And I think what makes Marquise special is that he can knock down that perimeter shot, so he can space you out as a four-man. But he's got the physical nature to really succeed inside as well.
Yeah, he combines toughness inside with a nice outside shooting touch. A valuable combination at any level. And that one's good. And Marcus Thornton at 6'4", a little undersized for that two-guard position.
Yeah, and that may hold him back a little bit defensively, Kevin. But he's strong, and I think he's got the capability to be a solid defender. And we've seen him show that he's got tremendous potential as a scorer. He can really put the ball in the basket from deep or off the dribble, getting to the lane.
And Dudley kicks to Morris. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
You get a chance here to take a look at Goran Dragic's numbers. Solid year underway for him. 11th in assists. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And how about this terrific passing display he's put on, Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, if you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
Here's Brown. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul called. Shoot free throw.
That's his first personal shooting.
Shannon Brown is one of those guys who, when he gets in transition, kind of hold your breath because you can't wait to see what's coming. He can absolutely fly. He's the guy who's on the highlight reel night after night.
Scola, he's checked in for the Suns.
Shannon Brown, fellas, at 6'4", 210, powerfully built, athletic player. And big, strong hands. And one thing that I felt he needed to do was improve his ball handling, because if he did that, I really thought he could be an explosive scorer around the rim and on the perimeter.
And that one's good.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Dish now to Dragic. This one for three. Good. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Well, he can shoot the three. We know that. But I'm not sure the D does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
Thompson dishes to Outlaw. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dashed it up. Three-pointer. Can't hit. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They defeated the Hornets in their last game.
And no question, the three-point shot was the difference in that game, fellas. Their percentage from downtown was outstanding.
Yeah, I know that's something you can appreciate, and it makes you smile, doesn't it, Steve? It's one of the better team performances you're going to see from beyond the arc.
Well, that's my game part. You know that.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Patterson in for Jason Thompson.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. John Selmans, he's checked in for Outlaw. Evans comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Tony Douglas. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Dudley. Dunked hard with one hand.
I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
Cousins. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for Phoenix. Marcus Morris is checked in for Luis Scola. Now, here is Morris. Patterson defending. Morris kicks to Johnson. And the official signals a backcourt violation. Not very careful there. 20 seconds left here in the second. Feeds to Patterson. Shoots over Dragic. Sacramento again missing. Johnson inside. Jansen straight down.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Suns ahead. They lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at DeMarcus Cousins, what a contribution.
Not a whole lot the defense can do because he's showing the entire repertoire down on the block.
Yeah, he sure is. It's been a post-move clinic down there from him so far. I mean, you think they'll keep feeding him the ball just because he's been so effective down there. Give it to him.
On the court for the Suns, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Dragic, then it's Brown, and it's Johnson in at the 2-guard spot. Ball deflected. Fast break, here come the Suns. Jackson's got the ball. Brown with it. Now Thomas defending. Brown the pass to Morris. Johnson outside. And there's the feed to O'Neal. Releases. Hits the jump hook. O'Neal's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns. The Kings trail by 11.
Well, you look at Wes Johnson, the number 4 overall pick back in the 2010 draft. He's really yet to find his footing in the NBA. Great size and athleticism, but his numbers haven't been there. He's not shot it with confidence, and his playmaking has been down as well.
Here's Dragic. He's guarded by Thomas. Morris dishes to Johnson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
And when you look at Wesley Johnson, Clark, what's the key for him turning it around?
I think he's got a chance to be a really good player, but he's got to work on everything. He doesn't really have a specific go-to identity. He's still a guy that's trying to find himself. He's already 25 years old. Putting aside being a star, I think he needs to just focus on playing with great effort and continuing to become a better shooter and ball handler. If he does that, then he'll make good contributions.
And the Kings making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Haddadi's checked in, and Markieff Morris subbed in for Marcus Morris. Haddadi kicks to Dudley. There's the pick. Brown sets a screen for Dudley. And the whistle blows, but it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Marshall in for Goran Dragic. Here's Cousins. It's hauled in by the Suns. Dudley's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. That is good.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Salmons passes to Thompson. And the call will go against Kendall Marshall. That is his first foul of the game. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. The Suns making a change here as well. Tucker's checked in. Thomas, good. Here's Marshall. To the inside. Haddadi. Here's Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Takes it up. Salmons hits the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Kicks it out to Beasley. He slams it in one-handed.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage hoop there.
Sure is.
A one-handed throwdown. Gotta love it.
Thomas dishes to Salmons. They set the pick. Evans down low. Takes it up. Here's Aldrich. Down goes the slam.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Travis Outlaw is checked in for Sacramento. Thornton comes in for Tyreke Evans.
With the way they've dominated the glass so far, I'm just a little surprised it's still a close game.
Yeah, you've got to take advantage. I mean, you're getting extra possessions, but you're not knocking down shots.
The Kings making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. And for the Suns, Luis Scola. He's checked in for Beasley. Brown comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Dragic in for Marshall. The Kings trail by 4. And here's Thornton outside. Gets it to go. Thornton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They're closing in here. Their offense heating up.
Well, you want to maintain contact, and after this nice run here, they made up some ground, and they're right where they want to be.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Tony Douglas is checked in for the Kings. The Suns making a switch here. Dudley's shot is good.
Beautifully executed play there to get that basket.
Douglas kicks to Outlaw. Into Patterson. Dunks it down.
And he's giving that breakaway rim a workout.
He fouled it down and then hung around.
finish, and he just wanted to sit there and savor it for a second.
He feeds it to Scola. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Cold. He dishes it to Outlaw. Dishes to Hayes. He passes to Douglas. For the lead. Here's Thornton. And the powerful one-handed shot. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? Correct. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
Yeah, you're right. That's 7 lead changes already.
And there's the call on Tony Douglas. And that is his first foul of the game. With 1 on the clock, it's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of
Your team.
the Suns trailer. Tony Douglas out there with Thornton. Then there's Patrick Patterson, and it's Hayes, and it's Outlaw in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And O'Neal gets it to go.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. And here is Marshall. Kicks it to Brown. Up with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Suns lead by 3.
And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
Douglas, headed by Scola. And taken away by Brown. Throws it up high. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Outlaw with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Luis Scola gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Evans is checked in. Douglas for 3. Gets it to go.
Boy, they have just gone crazy from three-point range since coming out of the halftime break.
Well, it's been 1 3 after another, so it's an absolute barrage.
And that's a foul called on Chuck Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Hayes. Thompson comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Tony Douglas. Thompson passes to Evans. Outside Thomas. Some nice ball movement here by the King. They'll get another chance.
And one of the keys for this team is securing defensive rebounds. Keep them off the offensive glass.
Well, that's the period for the sentence of your defense. Rebounding the ball.
Marshall, tight defense on him. Back to Brown. Johnson down low, covered by Outlaw. And there's the foul, and it's on Jason Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Haddadi's checked in, and Dudley subbed in for Shannon Brown. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outlaw dishes to Cousins. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Your Kings, DeMarcus Cousins.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. John Salmons, he's checked in for Sacramento. Phoenix also making some changes. Marcus Morris comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Dragic in for Marshall.
You can't say enough about his composure in big moments. He's as cool as they come, guys.
Here's the 3. And it's good. And the Suns lead by 1. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean,
this could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Dragic kicks to Johnson.
Windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates just shaking their heads. He must have told them to look out for that one.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, in a tight game like this, a technical foul can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of that opportunity at the line.
Morris passes to Johnson. Gets it to go. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just like they drew it up, though.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Thomas dishes to Cousins. Phoenix grabs the miss. But Adams got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
They definitely had the advantage inside. Another big grab a moment ago.
As you said, that inside game is so strong.
Well, that's right. And they need to keep the pressure on. Tremendous pressure on the defense when they pound it inside. A close game like this can be won or lost on the board.
Patrick Patterson is checked in for Jason Thompson. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Keith Smart was saying to his team. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've got our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
And that ups their lead, so if they can continue to do that, get to the line, knock down their free throws, they should be in pretty good shape. He's been producing all night, and it's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Morris kicks to Johnson. The layup missed. The Kings trailed by 4. Here's Thomas. Yes! And Bishop brings them to within just 1.
Came through there with a key basket.
Yeah, that was huge. Stepping up when it matters most.
Up top, Dragic. He's guarded by Thomas. He kicks it to Doug. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Morris. To the paint. Goes up. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Stolen by Doug. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's the screen. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
And nothing you can do as a fan for a shot like that. Just shake your head.
6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Careless play there. You've got to avoid those kind of turnovers.
Yeah, you really do, Steve. I mean, those really take a toll on you. They deflate any kind of rhythm you're trying to build.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Luis Scola.